Once upon a time, in a mystical forest far away, there lived a handsome fairy named Curtis. He was known throughout the forest for his bravery, kind heart, and his love for adventure. One day, while exploring the forest, Curtis stumbled upon a beautiful fairy named Wu Young. She was unlike any other fairy he had ever met before, and he immediately fell in love with her. Curtis and Wu Young spent many magical days together, flying through the forest, exploring new places, and sharing their hopes and dreams with each other. But as much as they loved each other, they knew that their love could never be fully realized because they were both fairies. One day, a powerful wizard who had been watching over them decided to grant them a wish. He gave them the ability to turn into humans, allowing them to live in the 21st century in San Francisco, California. Excited by the prospect of a new adventure, Curtis and Wu Young eagerly accepted the wizard's gift and transformed into humans. As humans, Curtis and Wu Young began a new life together in San Francisco. They explored the city, experiencing all of the wonders and excitement that the modern world had to offer. But despite their new human forms, they never forgot their fairy roots, and they continued to share their love for magic and adventure with each other. As time passed, Curtis and Wu Young's love only grew stronger. They knew that they were meant to be together, no matter what form they took. And even though they had left their fairy world behind, they knew that their love was still filled with magic and wonder, and that they would always find new adventures to share together in their new human lives. Curtis and Wu Young quickly adapted to their new lives as humans in San Francisco. They found a cozy apartment in the heart of the city and began to immerse themselves in the modern world. They tried new foods, listened to new music, and even learned to drive a car. Despite the new and exciting experiences they were having, their love remained the most magical thing in their lives. They spent their days exploring the city together, holding hands and laughing as they discovered new sights and sounds. They also continued to share their love for magic, often visiting the park to watch street performers and magicians. As their love grew, Curtis and Wu Young realized that they wanted to spend the rest of their lives together. They decided to get married in a traditional fairy ceremony, inviting all of their fairy friends from their old world to join them in their new human world. Their wedding was a magical affair, with fairies and humans alike celebrating their love. The couple exchanged vows under a beautiful arch of flowers, surrounded by the lush greenery of the park. As they kissed, a shower of glittering fairy dust rained down upon them, symbolizing their eternal magic and love. From that day on, Curtis and Wu Young continued to live their lives as humans, but they never forgot their fairy roots. They remained true to themselves and their love for magic, often visiting the forest to reconnect with their old friends and their old world. And as they grew old together, they knew that their love would always be filled with magic and wonder, just like the day they first met in the forest. As the years passed, Curtis and Wu Young's love for each other only grew stronger. They faced many challenges along the way, but they always faced them together, with love and determination. They started a family and had children, who they raised with the same love for magic and adventure that they shared. They taught their children about the importance of kindness, bravery, and the beauty of the natural world. Even in their old age, Curtis and Wu Young never lost their sense of wonder and adventure. They continued to explore the world together, traveling to new places and trying new things. They remained deeply in love until the very end, never forgetting their fairy roots and the magic that brought them together. And when they finally passed on, their children and grandchildren knew that their love story was one for the ages. They remembered their parents and grandparents as two people who had found each other in a magical world and who had never let go of that magic, even as they lived their lives as humans. Their love story lived on as a reminder that love can transcend time, space, and even species. It was a story that inspired generations to come and a testament to the power of love and magic in our lives. Years after Curtis and Wu Young passed on, their love story continued to be told in the fairy world. It became a legend that fairies young and old would tell each other, inspiring them to believe in the magic of love and the possibility of finding true love in unexpected places. As the legend grew, it reached the ears of a young fairy named Lily, who had never been in love before. She was captivated by the story of Curtis and Wu Young and longed to experience the same kind of love and magic in her own life. Determined to find her own true love, Lily set out on a journey through the forest, hoping to find someone who would capture her heart. Along the way, she met many fairies, but none of them seemed to be the one. Just when she was about to give up hope, she stumbled upon a handsome fairy named Ryan, who was also searching for love. Ryan and Lily hit it off immediately, and they spent many magical days together, exploring the forest and sharing their hopes and dreams. As their love grew, Lily and Ryan knew that they were meant to be together, just like Curtis and Woo Young. They decided to get married in a traditional fairy ceremony, surrounded by their friends and family. As they exchanged their vows, a shower of glittering fairy dust rained down upon them, just like it had for Curtis and Woo Young so many years before. And as they kissed, they knew that their love was filled with the same magic and wonder that had brought Curtis and Woo Young together. And so, the legend of Curtis and Woo Young continued to inspire generations of fairies to come, reminding them that love and magic can be found in even the most unexpected of places. Lily and Ryan's love story became another legendary tale in the fairy world, inspiring even more fairies to believe in the magic of love. They went on many adventures together, exploring new parts of the forest and discovering new wonders. As they grew old together, Lily and Ryan remained deeply in love, just like Curtis and Woo Young. They shared their love for magic with their children and grandchildren, passing on the legacy of their love story to future generations. And as they looked back on their lives together, Lily and Ryan knew that their love had been just as magical and wondrous as the love that had brought Curtis and Woo Young together. They knew that their love story had become a part of the fairy legend, inspiring generations of fairies to come. And so, the legacy of Curtis and Woo Young lived on, inspiring fairy love stories for centuries to come. Their love had transcended time, space, and even species, reminding us all that love and magic are the most powerful forces in the universe.